Hello, this is Sarika, obviously. I've gotten all caught up on emails mostly and stuff, and now I have a lot of requests for different activations and things. So, I don't know why I'm doing this, but I am. It's been coming up a lot for me lately is Ascension type stuff, and I don't know if it's what's that? Close. I don't know if it's just because I've been more actively engaged with people and talking about it, and then you start to notice things more. But people seem to really be responding lately to the new energies that are coming through on this planet, and I'm starting to feel things myself. And so I want to do a series specifically for helping your body to integrate the new energies that are coming through as we are all ascending. I made a response to Reese Jones a couple months ago with the language of light activation, because he was having a lot of energetic changes. He was having like a vein, his left arm was throbbing, and it was feeling weird, and he was having a lot of like purple dots and various things. And I got so excited. This is really where the explosion of people on my channel and like interest started to come from, is from my doing this, and I really now know what it was all about. It was connecting with one individual who is really as into this kind of stuff as I am, that just like kind of locked it in place to help it spread around the rest of the world. At least that's the way I'm looking at it energetically. So I want to do this is a language of light activation from a group of beings, and I put them on there before, and call themselves the Angels of Reconstruction, or AOR for short. And they're very powerful beings, very grounded, very just like blue energy. And I've heard a couple people recently say that we need to be blue as opposed to red or something like that. And I think blue is a very human color, and that'll probably help us through these hard times. This is what they said. I asked specifically about the coming Ascension energies. So what energies specifically are coming through recently in this new year that we can all look forward to and possibly have problems with? Because when new energies do come through, we open up to them, then sometimes we can get a little wacky. So he said there will be a strong upsurge of third eye activity. People's third eyes will begin to open more and more fully and more frequently until the cycle of new, higher, stronger energies is over and shifts to something else. You will find it much easier to see with your inner eye, and many people will begin to finally experience exactly what they've been expecting to experience after so much work to awaken. I thought that was interesting. Many people will begin to finally experience exactly what they've been expecting to experience. And oftentimes when I'm channeling these messages, I'm aware of a lot more information that's present, but they don't really come in words. They come in feelings, and yeah. So I think a lot of people probably get very disappointed, with whatever work they do. They put a lot of energy into things, and they put a lot of time into different workshops, getting activations, having this done, having that done, in an attempt to awaken or to wake up. And a lot of people probably get very disappointed if nothing happens right away. But that's what this message meant. This is going to start happening soon. Exactly what you've been expecting to happen. Seeing through your third eye, which is a very intense experience and a very real experience. That stuff's going to start to happen soon. Then he continued, your central channels shall be strengthened immensely in the next few months. More and more of you will feel the presence of your own highest and greatest being shining through you, and you will begin to experience much more split awareness. This will not be the type of experiences in years past when you thought you may be losing your mind. And I have to comment on that. At least for me, and I know it's happened to a lot of people, and a friend of mine in particular once called me up, and she was having this multi-dimensional experience. Like as she was talking, she was just aware that there was something else right on the other side. Like she was having a split awareness of like another aspect of herself continuing in the same vein or doing something else. It was just multi-dimensional and weird, you know. And so she was kind of freaked out. And I've had those experiences too, where it's just like not exactly a feeling of deja vu. You see what that was? But something like that. And it's not going to be that type of experience exactly. Split awareness is going to mean you will feel at first the separate presence of your angel, but you will know that it is the real you shining through. So you're not going to have the split dimensional stuff so much anymore. You're going to feel the split awareness of other aspects of yourself coming into you through your central channels. And the central channels feel very strong, like this tube of light coming through you, and so that'll be interesting. Soon after that, you will begin to merge more closely with your angel. And he started saying something to me because I could tell that the activation was about to start to come through. And he said, "Your speaking in the languages of light is a good thing. More people need to engage in this type of work. It brings into being the as yet unmanifest forms of light that are so badly needed at this time in your people's history." That was just a footnote, I guess. But language of light activation time from the angels of reconstruction. And I know there's some people out there right now who are expecting some videos. I will try to get to them. Today was supposed to be extremely productive, and it was not extremely productive. It was only slightly productive, so I apologize. But here we go. Oh, and this is specifically for strengthening. He told me this. Or they told me this, I guess. They speak as a group. This is an activation specifically for clearing the central channels and strengthening the third eye.
Como era tu reci menti mi coba mo capare se cara dore jungo da mo coia ora se paga godo che che reschi non dare jungo tiende te perché reschi non dare reschi via tana perché potendo modo che reschi per reschi dare di ginto che reschi di non dare reschi di mo che pezzo che di dare io posso reschi non dare reschi non dare reschi donde reschi di da si che ne si ne che reschi ginto che ci non io mo reschi di non dare reschi di reschi di non dare reschi di non dare reschi di non dare reschi di non dare reschi di dare reschi di non dare reschi di reschi di non ci di non io mi che reschi da reschi da reschi da reschi non da reschi di reschi di reschi di so che tu reschi di vicinaria io come reschi da non godo reschi da sei da reschi da non sa si che reschi di non da reschi mo come investimenti in tempo o metà reschi da andare sotto da reschi da za ma ciò reschi da reschi da gente che reschi di reschi ma tu reschi di da reschi di da reschi da andare giù io mo come reschi da indare reschi di da non sa ti ma ciò da reschi da non di reschi da reschi di ma io da reschi da da io mo reschi da reschi da reschi da reschi di da non sa ne da reschi da ma godo reschi da reschi da da reschi di reschi di non so ma te che insomma o come reschi da reschi di non reschi da reschi da reschi da reschi di ma ciò come reschi di non reschi ma di qua reschi da reschi di reschi di ancora mo che da non non si mo di reschi di ora no reschi di non magari reschi da ma chiamare da reschi da reschi da reschi di andare o mo come reschi di andare reschi da reschi da non reschi da reschi di andare reschi da niente ne roba del zio
I don't know why that keeps happening. My light bulb is not going out. Okay. Good Lord. Maybe he's still got something to say. No. Okay. I don't know what's going on here. This is not funny. Okay. Sorry about that. There we go.